Oh, happy day. Oh, happy day indeed. Well, yeah, so we've got a casting for... We finally have a casting for Dr. Stephen Strange. It's official. An actor has been announced. Now, it's not Joaquin Phoenix, it's not Luke Evans. It's someone that actually, funny story, I talked about he would be perfect for the role way back when I talked to my good friend, me and my good friend Tori GNR1 did a video, or videos I should say, this is when I was at the 15-minute mark. We did a series of videos talking about who would we want in a Doctor Strange movie, and I mentioned this actor. Ladies and gentlemen, Benedict Cumberbatch is Doctor Strange. Fuck yes. I am so ready for this. Oh my god, I think he is perfect, but now, I know what you guys are going to say, but Deadpoolzilla, you said Luke Evans would be perfect. Well, here's the thing. I always thought that Cumberbatch would be too busy. I mean, you know how many movies he was in last year? A lot. And he is a very busy actor, so I always thought that, he would be in a Marvel movie, but maybe not in a big role or something like that. But seeing, officially him playing the title character of a movie, of an iconic character like Doctor Strange, is completely awesome. I think it's awesome. And again, I did talk about how Benedict Cumberbatch would be perfect in that video, but I always thought, again, he would be too busy to do anything, and Marvel has a very demanding schedule, let's be honest. Marvel Cinematic Universe, the Marvel movies are very demanding. So, I thought he wouldn't be able to do it because of time schedules, but nope, it's official. Benedict Cumberbatch is Doctor Strange. I am very much excited. I am just completely in awe, because it's so weird, because I just said offhanded in that video, oh, Benedict Cumberbatch should be Doctor Strange, I think he'd be great, and here it is, it's official. I am absolutely loving this. I think it's awesome that he's finally Cumberbatch is in a Marvel movie. I think that's incredibly just frickin' awesome. And I think, again, he's perfect. I think, again, if this is going to be an origin story for Stephen Strange, then Stephen Strange, before he, became the Sorcerer Supreme, he was very arrogant, he was very full of himself. He was kind of like House, in a way. He was kind of like House. He was just out for, the glory. He was more in for money. Well, House wasn't, but he was more interested in himself than, above everyone else, he was interested in, his own needs. So, and again, you look at Sherlock and you're like, oh, he can be like that. So, I think it's very cool that we finally had, that this actor who's played characters that can be arrogant and very stern has finally, I think this is the perfect role for him. I think out of all the Marvel characters, this is probably the best thing ever. And I am just completely blown away by this. Now, the big thing is, who else will be in this movie? Now, the big thing is, who else is going to be in this film? And that's the big point. Now, again, I think they won't use Dormammu as the main villain right out the gate. Sorry about that. But yeah, like I said, I don't think that they'll use Dormammu right out the gate. I think they'll build him up for like a third movie. I think they'll mention him and build up to him in the first movie. The villain I said that would probably be the best one suited for the first movie is Baron Mordo. Yeah, Baron Mordo. In this way, you can explain, like I said in my Marvel Villains Q&A, you can do the whole rivalry, because they were never, Strange and Mordo were never really friends. They were always rivals competing to be Sorcerer Supreme after the Ancient One. So you can do in this movie Strange and Mordo's rivalry growing to the point where, oh yeah, Strange gets to be Sorcerer Supreme, and then, Mordo becomes a disciple of Dormammu. And the other thing is that, okay, we may have those characters, but are we going to see Wong in here? Well, we're probably going to see Wong, let's face it, yeah. We're probably more than likely going to see Wong in here, but who could play him is my question. Another one, could we see Clea in here? Dormammu's niece. Yeah, Dormammu's niece. Could we also see, the Ancient... Well, obviously we're probably going to see the Ancient One, but who could play the Ancient One is my question. It's just buzzing around in my head, and it's... Yeah, Benedict Cumberbatch is Doctor Strange. And I inadvertently called it. I am like, wow. I didn't even like think this was possible, but yeah, Doctor Strange is all the news that's flooding in. Yeah, it looks like Doctor Strange is going to be played by Benedict Cumberbatch, and I could not be any more excited than I already am. I am just completely ecstatic. At first I was like, I don't know if this is true or not, but no, everybody, like, I'm looking at credible news groups. I'm looking at very credible news groups online, and not just comic book resources. Yeah, they're not so trusting, but I'm looking at the other ones, and yeah, they're all kind of saying the same thing. So yeah, I am more than pleased with this with this recent development. So yeah, I really can't say anything else. But you guys tell me, what do you guys think of Benedict Cumberbatch playing Doctor Strange? You guys like the idea? Do you guys hate the idea? And who else do you want in the movie? You know, what other characters do you want in the movie, and who do you think should play them? Do you want Clea in the movie? Do you want Wong in the movie? What characters do you want to and who do you think should be the villain? I said Baron Mordo, and for a second movie, do Nightmare. If Doctor Strange gets a second movie, then you know, do Nightmare. Then do Dormammu. So anyway, once again, hope you all enjoyed this, and I really want to know, guys, what do you guys think of all this, and what characters do you want? Who do you think could play them? I'm not good with casting, really. Well, I'm inadvertently good with casting this time around, but still, not so good with the casting, so you guys tell me. Anyway, once again, hope you all enjoyed this, and I'm out.